Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So right now, of course, I am working. I got on this little outfit because I'm supposed to be presenting today during the meeting, like run the whole meeting by myself. But this shirt is ugly. Oh my gosh. I was just showing it to my husband. He was joking around with me and stuff, and he don't really particularly like it either. And I was telling him I feel like I look like a pilgrim, but it'll be all right to wear for today. I'm trying to figure out how to make the lighting better over here when I'm giving the presentation. I may try to like clip this light that I have right here that I got from Amazon. Try to clip it somewhere because it's kind of dark in here. And you know, I'm gonna actually be on camera, like have people seeing me and stuff, but I don't know how or where I want to hang it from. One time I was so extra, I even had my ring light. I had my ring light on when I was presenting during the meeting last year, but I don't feel like bringing my ring light down here because it's quite big. Yeah, so I need to get some meeting notes together so that I'll know what I'm going to say as far as like starting the meeting off and all this and that. I'm supposed to be meeting with my team lead in about an hour just to go over the slides last minute. I made some changes, so, and they're kind of like big changes, so I know I'm gonna need to run that by her first. But yeah, you guys, I always get nervous during these types of things. I don't like talking. I more so like being supportive in the background and stuff like that. Yeah, so I took some of these Goodbye Stress gummies that I got from Target. They're from Ollie, and I'm hoping it'll help like calm me down. I need to like remember to take my time, because sometimes when I get nervous I just start talking fast and stuff. So I need to just, you know, be calm. And then I be self-conscious about the way I pronounce words too, like my diction. So yeah, that's another reason that I need to be cautious on like the speed at which I'm speaking. So of course I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes afterwards. Hopefully I have good news to report to tell you guys that I, you know, rocked it or whatever. But I don't know, because it's gonna be quite a long meeting, so we'll see. So I just finished the meeting that I led today that I was nervous about, and everybody gave me good feedback and said I did a really great job, even though I felt like I sounded and looked like a fool. I don't know. And I was sweating like a whore in church, like my underarms are just TMI, but I'm a nervous sweater, like, and I'm a fidgeter too, so I know I was probably like swaying. Oh my goodness, but I'm so glad that that is over. And apparently, you know, I let the meeting go at a great time. You know, we didn't stay the whole time that we had allotted. I ended it earlier, and somebody thanked me for that. So I guess apparently the meetings in the past run too long and I just got straight to the point, so that's a great thing. But anyway, y'all, so I ain't even been off the call 5 minutes. Why my doorbell ring? And y'all know my work from home setup is here in the living room. The freaking doorbell rang because I got a package in the mail. Like, could you have imagined if I was like on the call talking and he would ring that bell while I was talking and I was already nervous? I probably would have had a heart attack. I was like, oh my goodness. But anyway, I got something from the Scholastic book fair. Y'all know we went to the book fair a few vlogs back with Lathan. And in that vlog, I had showed y'all the Guinness World Records book for 2025 was at the book fair, and I picked it up and I almost bought it, but then I didn't and it had been weighing on me real heavy. So I did go back and I actually purchased it, and I made sure that my purchase supported my son's school. So that's great. But yeah, and it came really fast because I feel like it ain't even been a week since I ordered this, and it's already here. I used to collect these a lot as a child. I think that's how I know so many fun facts about random stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to get in here and see what, you know, learn about these record breakers or whatever. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where I'm gonna put it at in the house, but I'm just happy to get this. And this may be something I gotta purchase every year. I'm gonna have to get back into it. I'm with my grumpy man. My grumpy man. As you can see, we picked Leia up from school and he's tripping. Actually.
Hi, y'all. Yeah, take a picture of the sky.
He's about to be in the parking lot. Get my phone from this little minion.
Give my phone back.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Later, grab my phone in the middle of the parking lot. Stefan always oblivious to everything. I tell you, never pay attention to nothing that's going on.
What's happening? What happened?
I refuse to buy a cake pop because he's been treating me bad. Oh, they don't have any. Oh, they do have cake pops. Just got a few things to pick up, like hand soap. I forgot the rest of the stuff we're supposed to. Oh, plug-ins. And I feel like it's something else that we gotta get, but I forgot. And I told all this stuff to Stefan because he's supposed to be the one.
Hey, list. I don't remember a thing.
He has the best memory. Oh, we need hand sanitizer. That's one thing I didn't tell you that we need. We need lots of the little bottles of hand sanitizer because we have.
Watch out.
Well, look, get the up and up hand sanitizer too. Yeah, because this stuff is expensive. $4 for some hand sanitizer. Oh, look. Can we try like the other scents?
No, because it messes Lathan's hands up. We get this for Lathan. All right, so I'll get this for Lathan.
Does it have a smell?
No, that's why, because it's sensitive.
It says aloe scent, so yeah, we can get that.
All right, what else?
That's good. I'm good with the aloe scent.
What's this one?
That's just the fragrance free.
That's what we get.
These two, thing one and thing two. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Need to get some plug-ins for the house. Febreze plugins. I just got home from the little Target run with my guys, and I went through my mail or whatever. I got my certificate from my job for 5 years of being there, and I was wondering, I was like, dang, I ain't gonna get nothing for 5 years, because I know my job previous to that, when I worked in hospital billing, I had got like a pen, I got a certificate, I got to shake hands with the CEO and got a little picture, you know, got recognized at the awards ceremony, the employee appreciation banquet back in the day. So I was like, dang, my new job don't do none of that? What? But apparently they do. I ain't get to, you know, shake hands with the director or nothing, I guess, because I'm a remote employee, which I ain't complaining about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining about not getting a picture with him or shaking his hand. But they sent me my certificate recognizing, you know, that I've been working with them for, you know, a minute. And then they also got me a little pen. I ain't gonna like show y'all, because y'all don't need to see all of that. But I'm so happy. Oh, I didn't even know that the pen has a 5 on there. That was a nice surprise because it's been months now and I didn't get anything, and so I was just like, oh well, you know. But yeah, I'm happy now. I'm about to eat my dinner. I decided to eat in here for the in the dining room because I didn't want nobody walking through my background and they not looking right. So I'm so what is it called? Considerate. But yeah, you guys, so tonight I am eating a market salad from Chick-fil-A, and I got grilled chicken with it. I really need to get myself together and like get my fitness, you know, right, because why I step on the scale at the doctor's office, I ain't gonna tell y'all what number it was or whatever, but I was highly disappointed, and I was like, I gotta get my life together. Like, I was asking Stefan like what he think about me possibly getting weight loss shots and all that, cause I mean, when you've been thin your whole life, and then once you get to a certain age and you start packing on pounds, it can be kind of like earth-shattering. Because it's something that you're not used to, something that you never even thought would be possible for somebody like you. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the significance of my little certificate that I got from my job. On my channel, I have explained to you guys that the role that I'm in now, I just acquired this role back in February. But technically this was a transfer. Like, I've been in a couple other places or whatever, but this was a transfer. But like overall, I've been, you know, working where I'm working for like 5 years. And it hit me when I opened up my pen and I looked at my certificate again, like the significance that this milestone means to me. Like, I was telling Lathan, he's 5 years old. I started this journey in my career when he was a baby. I really started it before he was born. Let me take y'all back a little bit. So y'all gotta ignore my background because my guys is back there having their own little sidebar conversation. But anyway, I graduated from Bowie State University back in 2011, and I was struggling to find a job in my career field, which is accounting. So the first big girl job I was able to get, I actually worked for a hospital in their billing department. And that's the job that I told y'all that like my coworkers became family. And you know how you can kind of like get, what is it called, kind of used to where you're at. You don't really try to do anything more. Like, I knew I had a degree and I could, you know, qualify for better jobs per se or whatever, but I was just so used to where I was at. And then I was also, it was fear that was getting in my way too, and I was getting a lot of rejection. So I was, you know, scared of rejection at that point. I didn't want to like keep going through that, so I stayed at the hospital job for a while. And I even like moved up the ranks. Like, I started working in management. I was a supervisor and all of that. But I always had a low view of myself, because I felt like other people that I had went to school with that was in my same job were doing better than me or whatever. That's how I felt. So when I had got pregnant with Lathan, something devastating happened. My billing department was basically taken over by corporate, and all our jobs were moving to Baltimore. I could not make that commute to Baltimore. So basically I was facing being laid off. So y'all can only imagine the stress I was going through trying to figure out what am I going to do. I'm about to like give birth to my first child. What am I going to do? So luckily some strings were pulled, and my boss was able to help me get another position with basically the new department where I could like stay at the hospital and work locally. But in my head I was still like, I need to like try to really finally put this degree to use and find something else. So by that time, my husband actually helped to like look for me a job. Like, he was asking folks, he was asking HR where he worked at, like, hey, is there any new positions? My wife has a degree in the same field of study as I do. If anything pops up, please let me know. I would love to like share it with her. And by the grace of God, his point of contact in HR said, yeah, we do have something coming up. They sent me the announcement and I applied for it. Now, by this time, I applied for the job and everything. I was like, well, how am I going to get ready to interview? Because by the time the process had gone by I had given birth. And it just so happened that the HR lady, she looked out for me, and she gave me an interview like towards the end of my maternity leave. And so right when I was coming off my maternity leave, I actually snagged the job. And so when I went back to my old job, I worked there for like, I don't even know if it was a full month before I started the new job. And like, it was so crazy because when I was going through the interview process and all of that, I think I've expressed to y'all before that like I'm a very nervous person. Like how earlier I was nervous about like giving my presentation at work. I was nervous during the interview. Well, no, I'm usually nervous during interviews, but that particular interview was one of the interviews that I've had where I was not really all that nervous, because I had that little baby in my mind, you know, like, well, actually, Stefan and Lathan, they drove me to my appointment. Stefan sat in my interview. Stefan and Lathan sat in the car, waited for me, because Lathan was like a little baby, little teeny baby. Keep in mind, I was talking about years ago, 5 years ago, when he was a little tiny baby. This was before I fully got my maternity leave. So he was there sitting in the car with his daddy, waiting on me to finish my interview. And he was my motivation. I said, I'm gonna get this job so that I could provide a better life for my baby, because the money that I'm making right now ain't gonna cut it. And lo and behold, it all worked out for me. And like, being a mother made me face my fears. And yeah, because of that, I was able to go hard, and I finally got, I want to say, the job of my dreams, and got to put my degree to use and feel like I didn't waste my time going to college. You know what I'm saying? I actually did go to college, and it paid off for me in the end. And even now, I'm not exactly where I want to be. Well, I am job-wise. I love what I do. I love my team, and I love all that. This is the first time that I could ever say that I am. But I have other goals. I guess that you could call them material or whatever. But yeah, like, being a mother has definitely forced me to like really go hard and stuff. So yeah, getting that certificate in the mail was very significant to me. And yeah, it just reminded me of the journey of how I got here.